Oh, what is going on? We'll hopefully everyone comes over after Neil just had his live, so we'll just have a bit of a chat, have a bit of a laugh. And I'm a bit fucked off, to be honest. I'm a bit annoyed.
The Aussie ArmWrestler is super pissed, and I was just laughing my balls off at how pissed he is. So don't launch into it yet. I want more people in here for the beginning of this rant.
So while everyone's coming in, let me just say, ready, bang! You are hanging out with the ultimate team that is Maximum Bang, but it's not Maximum Bang Monday. It is just Uncle Jon and the Aussie ArmWrestler just hanging and banging. I tell you what, I think we are just addicted to making content. I think we have just pushed the limit too far. But in saying that, I reckon, Uncle Jon, I think that during our live commentary, we're going to be celebrating your 10K subs.
Could you imagine?
What are you at now?
It's been this is the fastest period of growth. The last week to 2 weeks has been the fastest growth ever.
Well, I don't know. Remember that time in Thailand when you shagged that bird? There was a period of growth on the end of your...
Well, I'll tell you what.
Well, that was pretty fast.
That doubled my length. 9,146.
9,146. So you were 80 subs behind Chance, and now you're 1,100 in front.
Yeah. So
you're like this. Hey, Chance, should we have a running race? Ready, go! And Chance is at the starting line like, oh, no, we're not starting yet. You're already 100 meters down the road.
Chance did message me yesterday, and he's like, oh, man, I picked the wrong guy to have a race with. Jesus, I told him that we would have to do a Chance Shaw sympathy stream coming up and get him some extra subs. Go sub to Chance Shaw if you're not already there, ladies and gentlemen.
No, go sub to me. Right. Let's have a chat as people are slowly but surely, hopefully, coming in. I'll just double check that Neil's finished. Thought we'd go live a bit now and then make some content. Because the initial thing, guys, was we were going to go live before Neil and lead into Neil. But then Neil changed his time and went live. So we're like, okay, we'll just go live after that. So it's not our usual time. I was going to leave it to a bit later, but I thought, let's just roll over from that. Everyone is going to be up and about. So let's see who we have in the chat. Darren Williams has just come in with a ready bang. Andy Beckett, the Dead Set Ledge, says, hey. AJM and says, and we are on. Andreas has come in with a ready bang bang. Sammy Sprinkles says, I'm equally hyped as I'm totally burnt out. Want to delete YouTube. Even Derek Smith was having a bit of he's like, I just can't wait for this match to happen. You know what I find funny? I find it funny. I even got stuck into some dude on Facebook just before. Like, Sammy, I totally get where you're coming from. So people are like, oh my God, there's just too much content and you know, everyone's just milking it. And it's like, well, don't go on Facebook or don't go on
watch.
YouTube.
Look, so if I listened to those people, I wouldn't have done any of the things that I did in the last 2 weeks, which obviously is what people want, right?
And you would have 7,700 subscribers instead of 9,100.
Right. Like I'm sorry that it inconvenienced you because your eyeballs had to see my thumbnail 1 or 2 more times than usual, but I'm also not.
My favorite is where they crack it, but your video goes for like 80 seconds and they're like, oh yeah, like that. But,
dude, let me say this though. I have been fairly surprised actually at the amount of decent comments that I've got about people who are just really genuinely interested. And so I've been trying to do my best to answer questions in a maybe a less sarcastic way than I usually would.
In a less get fucked way. Like, you should see, like, because for those that don't know, Uncle Jon and I, we don't block any comments. If you get too abusive, YouTube kind of hide it and they put it in there. You've got to go find it. So once in a while, I go into my hidden comments, and boy, oh boy, do I get some absolute barn burners in there. And it's like, you effing, like, you fucking can't. It's this, that, and it's like, hey, dude, I just made a video. Like, you don't have to watch it. It's like, Dan Joyce is coming in. He's got to go to work. Ready, bang. Levan Gasparini. Ayo, that's mega Uncle Jon.
Thank you.
JH Pipe Fitting, getting in her done. He loves trying to be the first comment on every video. Let's go. Ready, bang. Oh, geez, the comments are flying. What do you mean we've only got 46 people? Come on now. We should speculate on who will win the match. I haven't heard any discussions on kicking the table whatsoever on the last 6 months.
Sammy, I'm picking up your sarcasm. You're moving up the ranks.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Welcome, Sammy. Welcome, Tyler Durden. Says, what's up, fellas? Thanks for the link. Devon's forearm.
Oh, DF. What's going on?
Which is good. I would subscribe to Chance, but his Hawaiian shirts annoy me, so I'm sticking with Uncle Jon and Aussie ArmWrestler.
Thank you very much.
Obviously, our Great Britain fans are enjoying the early starts.
Yeah.
James Atterbury says, Jake and John versus Levan's left hand, best of 6. Well, first of all, when Uncle Jon takes the first round and smashes Levan, he'll be complaining so much, he'll get a glimpse at my trophy and go, I'm done. I can't take this. So the score will be 1-0 to Maximum Bang.
Yeah. Easy. Put your bets in now. All we need is one win to get the shutout stake.
Yeah, that's all. That's
Bet
all.
the house. Bet the house.
Darker Beatos says, yeah, big boy. Ready Fang from White Wolf. Andy Russo sending my respect from the UK.
Right, Andy. Hey, last night I was on with John Milne, right?
Yes.
And somebody asked the question, what round will Devon say, yeah, big boy? And John Milne said, round 1. Could you imagine? Could you freaking imagine?
I hope he says it in Georgian. And if we can get more people in the chat, I am going to go on a fucking rant. I'm going to go on.
Oh, this is going to be a good one, guys. Do not miss this, because I just experienced a tiny little bit of it before the show. I was like, okay, I'm in the right place. Good.
We were sitting there. And I went from like calm to temper tantrum like that. I was like, hey, Uncle Jon, what's going on? He's like, hey, buddy. And I went, fuck it out.
Immediate to the moon.
Super chat from Stizzy, the Dead Set legend. He goes, Uncle Jon has been on fire lately. You as well, Aussie. You guys have done an incredible job helping promote this match. Content has been amazing. Thanks. Well, yeah, you should have seen it right yesterday. I was driving. Fun story, and we're going to get into everything that's happened in the last 24 hours. Literally, I did a live early in the morning, and I had like 310 people watching, and I was like, this is fucking awesome. And I had like 250 new subscribers over the next week and over the last week. And I'm like, yes, this is awesome. So good. What's happening? I hope everyone else is getting the same success. Wife and I take our baby out. We're scrolling, and she takes her eyes off me for one moment. So, of course, I'm straight onto YouTube because I knew you were live with John. Yeah. And I was like, 457 people in the chat. Oh, Uncle Jon's like 1,000 new subscribers in a week. And I was like, oh, cool. Like, I know you're my best mate and everything, but, like, way to just Amber Heard on me. Like, after I just had to kill them all. No, I was sitting there and I was like, oh, and my wife looked at me. She goes, what's going on? I said, oh, like, I'm in the middle of the street. No one knows. And I'm like, oh, Uncle Jon's got like 450 people. Wife doesn't care. I'm waving my phone in her
Well, do you want one more thing that will piss you off even more?
Talk to me.
Oh, brand new chair. Look at this.
Oh.
It's got a pillow. It's got lumbar support. This is the Cadillac. Well, it's like the poor man's Cadillac of gaming chairs. So now, you know how the last month, like I would do a podcast and all of a sudden I'd be like, why am I so low? And then I have to hike myself up because the hydraulic in it started to fail. So now I'm like a king. I'm the king of my basement.
Yes, the king of your basement.
Believe it.
Unreal. I like that. Once I quickly say hi to everyone in the chat, I've got a question to ask you guys as well. But thank you very much for your super chat. I think we should remove some kilos from Corey and give them to Devon and Levan. No, because they'll have heart attacks and die. Please, yes, everyone, smash the like button. Everyone's just talking to each other. What else have we got?
How about those weights? Did you see all the weights? Devon posted that video about how much everybody weighed.
I did, and then I watched your ranking, which was cool.
Yeah.
But right,
like Corey West.
Actually, I want to ask it. I actually want to ask everyone in the chat: who do you think's going to win? Corey West or Alex Kinecha? Give me quick Corey or Alex, Corey or Alex, Corey or Alex. And then I've got a follow-up question for it. As everyone is coming in, even Hermes Desperini says, Milne has me pumped. Hey, I don't care if John Milne was hanging shit on me, but when you mentioned me on the podcast, he was like, oh, I heard like Jake's next to the throne in the commentary sense. And I was like, oh, I don't care if you're hanging shit on me, mate. That's you did the ready bang. That's all I need. Like, if I quit tomorrow, get a new job and everything, I've made my mark on the sport. Like, you hear the Aussie ArmWrestler, everyone's like ready bang, and you guys are having a laugh at my expense, which is
look, that's the game.
Darren says I'm going to throw a wobbly. Oh, mate, as we've got 107 people in here, the wobbly is ready.
What's a wobbly?
A wobbly, just whinging, because your body goes all wobbly.
More language from the darkness of Australia.
All righty. What else have we got? Everyone's just talking to each other. The truth says, Jake said to type Corey or Alex, not just one. Duh. Okay, so Alex all the way. Corey, Alex. Okay, for those people that have picked Alex, why isn't weight issue a problem? See, what's happened to me after I was seeing the weight? A lot of people were like, oh my God, Levan weighs 50 kilos more than Devon. Like, how can people even think that Devon has a chance? Well, a lot of you have now picked Alex, and he weighs 50 kilos less
than Corey
West. You can't have it both ways.
This is the internet, Jake. We will have it all the way. All the way.
But no, it was cool. And you've just released another video, which is cool.
Did you hear about that? Did you guys? Because I heard like a whole bunch about it in the morning, and people were freaking out about it. But now it's kind of died down already. But Levan was on an IV drip.
I feel like dropping a video, but I think this might be pushing it too far. And just doing one, here's why Devon wins. And I'll just do something as stupid as, see, when he was talking and he lifted his left eyebrow. Oh, my God, that's like being the strongest ever. Lift like that left eyebrow. Huge. But SG Records Epic comes in with a super chat. He goes, 2 drinks, 2 Devon supporters from Team Levan.
Oh, that's nice of you, SG. I appreciate that. SG, did you go and look up Bobby Heenan? I was trying to give SG some hints the other day as to what I do in my life and why I am the way I am. And I told him to go research Bobby Heenan, and then he might have a better idea of why I am the way I am.
There you go. 186 people in the chat. We'll get to this IV thing in a minute. Benjamin McCabe. Happy birthday, Benjamin McCabe. Benji back. If we can give Benji a bit of a happy birthday. It's his birthday today. Super chat from Darko says, wobbly, ready, bang. Which is good. Yeah. So Devon, insinuate, like he was like, oh, we won't get into it, the IV. Guys, we're going to overanalyze everything, but just so you know, it's basically he's a strength athlete. He's in a country that's 40 degrees. He's 180 fucking kilos. Walking, he's going to be absolutely flat knackered. So just go and
Engen did confirm that Levan may have had a little bit of a cold from the air conditioner in his room, a little bit of a sniffle. So he said that's what the IV was for, but now everything is okay. So, thank goodness for that. Woof, woof.
It's good. I've got so we have seen that Devon and Levan in the same room. Engen Tursey put up an interesting comment because it didn't go the way I wanted it to go. We'll get to that in a moment.
Yeah.
As someone who private chats with Levan, I can say that anyone who thinks Levan never was angry with Devon is mistaken. How angry do you think Levan would have got?
Well, it seemed to me, because I saw that too, and I kind of went back a little bit, and I looked at one of those interviews between Engen.
I just thought that was funny. Sorry,
I cannot confirm or deny what was in the IV. I will continue to do this hard-hitting research until I find out.
Whilst you've started something here, Finn Mason, whilst Uncle John's finishing his statement, can you, everyone in the comment, what was in Levan's IV? Let us know in the chat. What was it? Oh, no. I was too early.
You've done it.
Let me know in the chat. But yeah, going back.
What was I talking about?
We're talking about Engen's comment. Hey, hang on. I'll get it back up. Oh my god.
Okay. So
this one. As someone who has private chats with Levan, I can say that anyone who thinks Levan was never angry. Let's go.
Yeah, I do think that Levan was legitimately angry at Devon, and I think that Devon is legitimately angry at Levan. But I also think that this is a very tense time. I don't think that just because they look like they're having fun and a good time and doing this, that, and the other thing, that has really changed. But I think they are professional enough, and they know that they can't be getting all hyped up 2 days out, right? Tomorrow, I think it gets a little hotter. But if I was Levan, I would hide away from all of this stuff until right then and there, because the more opportunities Devon has to poke, that gets the heart rate going. Like you can only stop it so much. And the more that heart rate goes up, the better it is for Devon. Every tiny little percentage counts.
Yeah. And what we need, you want to get my heart rate going. There's 274 people in here and only 60 likes. I can't throw a wobbly until I at least get 150 likes. Come on now, guys. Help me out.
Let's get it.
What have we got? We've got 5 grams of halotestin is in the IV. Darren reckons there's Steads all day. Goat's blood is in Levan's
goat
IV.
blood. Look, there's something to that. Even more so this.
I reckon this one. Personality. Levan, come with us. What is it? We've got a press conference coming, so you're going to be on for at least an hour. You're going to be on. We need something for you. What do I do, boss? We've got this personality thing. We've got to hook it up to you.
No, he takes it, and he turns around, and he goes, "Hello, ladies." He's got a bow tie.
If he just goes in full, like, proper Barry White, like Radio Land and things like that, you know. Hello, everyone. Hello out there, Radio Land. This is the sweetened sounds of Levan, Sweet Tooth, Saginashvili. And he just goes in the full mode. How good would that be?
What did you get what the heck was it called? Not Step by Step, Family Matters with Urkel?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's Levan Saginashvili Urkel that then turns into Stefan.
Yes.
Urkel instead.
Stefan Saginashvili.
Yeah.
Yes. What else is in the baby formula? Fuck, we're idiots. Baby milk, wobbly green liquid, baby formula. What else have we got? Pancake syrup. Oh, Devon's mama. Oh, wow. Somebody call your mama. What else have we got? Pumpkin juice. Mike Tyson's in the chat with pith and vinegar.
Straight from Mike Tyson's house or what?
Yeah, pith and vinegar. I'm the blackest man on the planet. Mike Tyson. I know Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson watches the show. Big Mac, IV of pudding. Alex can't stay long. Ready bang. What else have we got? Ingen is off his tits. I said I like a good King's move. He banned me. What a pussy. So Hammersy Legger, Uncle Jon, you've hung around with enough. I was on live yesterday and we were talking about the Legacy Hammer. And of course, I called it Hammersy Legger. like my Blunky Mud. Like my Blunky Mud. Did it and I had no idea I did it. And of course, it's just popping up. What's a Hammersy Legger? What's a Hammersy Legger? And then you know how awesome our unfuckables are. They just come in and go bang. Okay, what have we got here? It's all. Oh, geez, I'm way behind this chat. Whew. Liquid Toblerone, that'd be nice. Hulk juice.
I'll take some of that liquid Toblerone. I like that.
All righty. Everyone's all having a bit of fun. So I've got a poll going about how now Devon and Levan have met. How hyped are you for this match? More hype than ever. Same amount of hype. Less hyped. Uncle Jon, what about you?
So are we specifically talking about what we saw in that video from whoever it was, Matt Rhodes Sports this morning?
Yeah.
Because let me say this. Overall, I'm the same amount of hyped. Maybe a little bit more because we're getting closer. But if I was not as insane as I am about arm wrestling, I easily could have taken a hit after seeing some of that stuff.
I've taken a hit.
Yeah.
I've taken a massive hit. And let me show you why. Let me show you why.
Let's see it.
300 people in the chat, right? We have the most hyped up arm wrestling match in the history. We have had people saying, if you call me that term in my culture, you can die. Constant ragging on the internet. You're an idiot. You're a big baby. You're a pussy. Fuck you. Fuck this. Fuck everyone. The chat are killing each other. Aussie, if you think Levan's going to win, you're a CUNT. If you think Devon's going to win, you're this. Go eat a big bag of tits. Let me Amber Heard you on your chest and things like this. So then we finally get the two biggest units together and they have a bed making contest. A bed making contest. Are you kidding, umpire? This was the most ridiculous thing. And I was copying backlash in the chat. Oh, Aussie ArmWrestler, well, are they supposed to kill each other and things like that? No, dickheads. What they're supposed to do is create tension. They're supposed to be up and about. They're supposed to just build and give you the suspense that something actually might happen. You might sit there at the press conference and you see them side-on, mean mugging each other, and you just don't know. It could happen. But now, as we see this, and as you see, my blood is boiling. It really deflated. We had this big, massive balloon, and it was like, this match is going to be epic. Can you imagine if they death stare each other? Could you imagine if Levan just punches the table and it snaps in half and everyone's pens go flying everywhere? Instead, let's see who can make a bed first.
You know, this isn't the first time that something like this has been attempted. We did have the WA. I mean, this is not the same. I'm not saying it's the same, but I'm just saying the WAL experimented at the beginning of COVID with the rock, paper, scissors stuff, right? As kind of a content filler. But I just want to know, I'm reserving my judgment until I see a finished product, right? I assume that there's a purpose for that, or Core Sports is doing something with it. Now, will it be awful? Well, I'm not sure I know, or I'm creative enough to make a way for it not to be awful, but it was a little weird. It was a little weird.
I've gone the early crow. I'm not waiting for the end product. I saw that and I was like, you son of a bitch. You like, what a massive kick. I woke up. No, actually, I just got home and I was waiting, like little baby was going to sleep. And then I saw it and I literally just went, okay, awesome, cool. Okay, my legs are spread. Just launch your fucking foot right here. Just give me the best penalty kick you have ever got right here. That's what I was thinking.
Oh.
I'm hurt, Uncle Jon. I'm hurt. They'll sit there in court and they'll go, Aussie ArmWrestler, point on the doll where the bed making contest hurt you. Oh,
I mean, I think we have yet to see a lot of the more interesting interactions. Neil on his live stream was talking about when they first met each other. Devon and Levan came in, and Levan was really not interested in looking. Devon got up, puffed up, looked Levan right in the eye, and went to shake his hand, and Levan just barely even, would really engage with him. And then Jody went after him a little bit too and got him to break just a little tiny bit. Got a smile on his face apparently. So I'm really looking forward to that stuff. And hopefully whatever they put out for us, I hope they focus on the right things. That's, if you want to do the bed thing, that's all fine and good. Probably not your main event. Who knows?
Oh, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. All they needed to do, whoever it was just have them two kind of walk up or just walk past each other. It doesn't have to be WWE circus. I know everyone's scared it's going that way. But for me, all they needed to do was one of two things. One, they're in the same room, but on the other side of the room. And you just go, right, oh my God, there's Devon, or you just have them walk past each other, but about 2 meters apart, 3 meters apart, and just see if anyone gives them a look. And I was like, instead, I'm watching and like, hey, let's make a bed. Let's fold a bed. Ready, bang, make a bed.
Who did release that? Let me look.
Matt Rhodes Sport. Matt Rhodes has been on.
That was okay. So let me just put on my nice guy cap right here.
Well, everyone does that. Hit the like button while he puts his fucking nice guy.
Maybe it was not Core Sports' intention for that type of content to be released until it was fully finished. Maybe. I'm just saying, it's possible.
You're in cahoots with them. You have got some side deal, and you are literally. Can you just move your camera? Because I want to see outside your window if there's a bus going past. You are really.
I keep all my Core Sports paraphernalia on that side of the studio, so nobody can ever see it.
No, I think you just I think the bus is going past your house, and you're like, oh, I was going to throw Aussie ArmWrestler under it. Oh, okay. Bottleneck's right. Ben Makey was in the contract they both agreed on.
Look,
That was
we can't be
2.3.
screwing around with the contracts.
Varley's just like, calm down, Aussie. The hotel's running short of staff. Okay. Maybe I've gone.
Everybody's got to do their part. Do your part.
All righty. Just saying, yeah, some people come in. It's embarrassing. That's very clever. This guy's name's Derek, but see, it's upside down.
How did he do that?
There you go.
That's some kind of weird sorcery.
Phil Woody says, calling it now, Jake, slow mode. Yes, I forgot to press it this time. Well, I didn't think I was going to have 430 dead set legends in the chat. So I feel like, and come on, can we at least get to 200 likes, guys? Just get out of the live chat, quick like, let's bump those likes up. I feel like if I put on slow mode, I'm kind of like, oh, I'm going to have heaps of people in the chat. I expect 0 people to come when I'm live. I genuinely do. And if one person comes, I'm up and about. So, yeah, to have over 400, I'm really good.
Amazing.
I'm really good. All righty. There was a super chat. I've missed a super chat. Darko's back in the game.
Darko.
And he says, we will witness big boy.
John Milne says round one. Round one.
John says, mission accomplished. Jake balled over. Core Sports wins.
They knew. What if they're manipulating you? They're like, what kind of thing can we do to piss off the Aussie arm wrestler? Then he'll really give us a good rant on his show. Yeah,
because Jack Daniel says, Aussie arm wrestler sets alarm at 3 a.m. to watch others make it bad. Well, lucky for me, because I'm actually trying to work out like Dubai times, and when they sleep, I sleep. I'm trying to be on Dubai time. So when I got home last night, did the wife thing and everything, jumped in the bed while the baby was whatever. It was like 11:30 p.m. And then I was like, sorry, babe, I've got to go downstairs and check this out and maybe make a video. And I was like, first I saw him in the room and I was like, yes, a little clip in the room, made the video. And then I watched the full video and I was like, oh.
So outside of the bed thing, what did you think about their appearance?
Well, yeah, very interesting. They both look knackered.
They both did look very tired. I would say Devon was more lively, but like Levan was just like you could tell he was just like, I don't know what the hell we're doing and I don't really care. And I'm barely going to move because he really didn't do anything. He like walked over, grabbed a pillow, flipped it on the bed, and then like barely moved a sheet over it. And Devon is like, psh, 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 psh.
And Johnny's like, go Devon, do it. Scream. But yeah, and just seeing all the footage, Levan's just like, oh yeah. And he just kind of looks around. He's like, can I just go to bed? Like, can anyone just fucking leave me alone? So yeah, I'm sure he's knackered and he was probably dehydrated. You know what it's like when you crook, you just want to go to bed.
Terrible.
But seeing them, I don't know if Levan's like going to surprise us. But I had a look and I thought I thought his belly was a bit bigger than what I thought it was going to be. I was a bit like, oh.
Well, it was clear to me that all the pictures have been taken from good angles lately that we've seen. Don't get me wrong. The dude is massive. The dude, like, I'm not shitting on Levan. It's just that in the angles we saw him in some of the stuff today, I was like, okay, like, don't tell me, like yesterday, people were like, oh my God, Levan is lean. He's so lean. Maybe not.
Yeah, lean must mean something, something else, because that was clearly the opposite. Ermies Desperini, thank you very much for the super chat. He goes, the 2 beds were for when it's over, and Devon doing Jody and Levan's girl back to back. What the fuck? Jake will be there to say Ready Bay. No, I won't. No, I won't.
The views and opinions of the unfuckables in the chat are not necessarily those of Uncle Jon or Aussie Arm Wrestler.
Steve has jumped in. He goes, Levan doesn't seem like he knows how to make his own bed. Do you think he just kind of went, I don't do this. How do you do this? It's, wow. All righty. Just having a look, see if there's any good chats coming up. It's awesome. Thanks, Keith. Keith knows what's up. You the best pair. Yeah. Better than Pocket Aces. I can tell you that right now. The best duo in arm wrestling. 420 people in the chat. Hit those likes up because Uncle Jon, by the time we start our live commentary, and let's you'll be at 10,000K. Hopefully, I'll be at 6. So I'm slowly climbing. But let's do a bit of let's ask our awesome guys in the chat. What's the word I'm looking for, Uncle Jon? We've done it before, where we seek advice. Focus group. Focus group
time. Tell us how to do our jobs. Okay.
Yes. So we want your advice. So this is what we're sending out, guys. On the day of the event, 2 hours before the event starts, we're going to start off on Uncle Jon's channel for a bit of a pre-show, a bit of a laugh and things like that. Mm-hmm. After an hour, we're going to live direct to my channel for another pre-show banter and the commentary. Once the event finishes, do you want one of two things? Do you want us to just stay live and keep the party happening and we all hang out there? Or 2, do you want us to have a half an hour break? Uncle Jon and I might make a couple of quick videos to release to the internet, and then we do a live half an hour, 45 minutes later and party then.
Yeah, because we want a party one way or the other.
Yeah. So let us know. Let us know in the chat. Give us yeah. Should we do a poll? Should we do a poll?
We can do a poll.
How do we word it? I can't believe that 280 votes and 35% of the people liked the bed making game. 300 votes.
Hey, well, I mean, look, that does say something. It like whether we want to agree with it or not, but
king of the table, guys, hit the likes up. 400 people. Let's get 200 likes. Come on, you dead set legends. Let's lift together and keep talking about king of the table. So, king of the table for after party is the poll. Do you want just continue to stay live, or do we want just continue to stay live, or what was our other option? 30
take a break, take a short break, and then
30-minute break, then come back, ask the community. All right, you were giggling. What are we giggling at?
One bottleneck says 33% of the chat is housekeeping.
Well, yeah, or their wives are angry at them. You boys should do something wild if Devon wins. Well, I actually have it on. Record that Uncle Jon will hip thrust for 2 hours live,
like this.
And shout out to Josh Berger. He turned that into a gift for me.
I'll get hip thrusting lighting set up so you guys can better see the thrust. I know that's big on YouTube right now, the thrusting.
I don't know what I will do. Tom Holland in the chat, not the Spider-Man one, but the one you ordered off Wish, the champion arm wrestler, says, get on the beers at pre-show and make sure you smash by the time the match happens. I thought about that. I think how I'm going to approach it, because I really want to call the action. I really want to have a really good call. So I think I might have one drink because I'm like, Uncle Jon, we're here. I'll have one drink with you, but I really want to give you guys the best call ever. And I think if I'm a bit, I don't want to slur my words because I'm going to be up really early in the morning, might even do an all-nighter. So I want to give you guys the best commentary.
Mm-hmm. I'm just going to be fucking out of my mind.
Yeah.
You guys wait.
Just a quick question says, do you think Devon closed the gap? Or do you think that Levan got stronger so the gap is the same as between as they were 6 months ago?
Well, Devon seems very confident to me. He seems to think that in certain areas he's confident that he will be able to do something in those certain areas. I mean, the answer is we don't know. We don't know really where Devon is. We don't know really where Levan is. We can see what they've shown us, but does that really mean anything? It really doesn't. I'm sorry to break it to people. So nobody really knows. And hence the reason I would prefer to ride and die and make wild predictions than, just, try to have a serious conversation about this stuff. But yes, I think it is completely possible that Devon Larratt defeats Levan Saginashvili. Do I think Devon is the favorite? No, not even close. Levan is far favorite. But
I mean, look at this photo. I'll get this photo up. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, this doesn't really do it much justice. I'll have to find the full photo. But I was having a look and I was like, yes, clearly Levan is so much more bigger. But then I looked at their forearms and I was like, maybe it was just a bad angle. But I was like, Devon's hanging and banging. He's thereabouts.
Yeah. I don't think it's, like as far out of the realm of possibility. Like anybody who's like, it's 6-0, you are out of your mind if you don't think Levan's winning 6-0. I don't believe that's true or not. I think it's very reasonable to think Levan is going to win. I think that's very reasonable.
Yeah.
But it's the outliers that are always the loudest.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. The match. I genuinely believe Devon's got a crack. That's the sportsman. That's the sportsman in me. And the way Devon turned up, I think it's good. Everyone knows I'm big on body language. So I know that Levan was struggling to make eye contact with Devon. Devon was trying to show him I'm the alpha male, which is big body, strong body language. And Levan, because, he's not that kind of person, was looking anywhere but at Devon. So I was a bit like, beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah. Don't show the forearm picture, though. The picture where they're both doing this.
On the left arm. Yeah. On the left arm. It looked like it was a big sausage arm next to a matchstick on the left arm. It looked ridiculous.
So bad. So bad.
He definitely looks massive. Everyone's, sorry, buddy, you've written in Georgian. I can't read it. Okay, everyone's, I don't even know what people are talking about in the comments anymore.
I've seen.
What's that?
That's the most intense name I've seen. Kaksabiri Amirksana.
Sounds strong though. It sounds strong. 456 legends in the chat. Let's get the likes up. Thanks for being in here. If you are new here, this is Uncle Jon. I'm his tag team partner, the Aussie ArmWrestler. We do a lot of content together on each other's channel. We've got the #1 arm wrestling variety show in the world, and called Maximum Bang Monday. And Uncle Jon, I think, just quietly, we might have some dead set rippers for the caption game. I think I reckon we surely with everything that's coming on the weekend that is going on.
It's going to be a
question
good one.
For you. Not sure if you're aware, there's 2 other matches going on.
Yeah, right. And they're both freaking ridiculous.
Do you feel bad for them?
I mean, no. I think that, regardless of the fact that they will be overshadowed by Devon versus Levan, they will still be seen by a lot of people. And I think, it really depends on the outcome. I think if Corey or Alex, either way, if they really take control, especially Corey, because Corey is like, the underdog. Alex has kind of shown us where he is, and Corey has the opportunity to do that. If Corey comes out big, like I'm hoping he will be, that's going to catapult him in a big way. I think the match with the least to gain is probably Marcio and Irakli. Just because Marcio is so well known already. Now, if Irakli manages to win, now I've got Marcio as a fairly big favorite, but if Irakli wins, then that will make a little bit more noise for him too.
There's like a 15 kilo weight difference as well.
Yeah.
So
Irakli was like 220 and Marcio was like 244 or something like that.
I changed my prediction. Marcio's winning 6-0. He's winning 6. I had him 5-1. The only reason he'd lose because of fouls or something like that. I've got Marcio 6-0. I don't feel sorry for him. Like the softer side of me is like, yeah, man, okay, cool. You know, everyone should be talking about your big match. But then I'm like, no, it was booked a month beforehand. You're on the biggest match of the card. You're going to have thousands and thousands of people watching. So, yeah, I'm like, I don't feel sorry for you as well. And it's a free trip and all of that shit.
Enjoy it. Like you know, do whatever. Everything is a gift, right? Everything is an opportunity. So even when you're on the same card as Devon and Levan, there are things that you can do. If we see Marcio and Irakli or Corey and Alex go to the absolute end of the line and just destroy each other, then it's there. You can take that. You can go and you can do that and make something for yourself just from that. So that's what I hope we see. And seeing, like, I've only seen a little bit of Corey, but Alex on the live stream with Neil and James and Ray, I was just like, how big are you going to get, man? Oh my Lord.
Is he going to break the curse? Usually when people with the long hair cut the magical ponytail off, their sports stardom tends to drop. I've seen it in other sports. I don't think so, but
he's reverse Hampton.
It's going to be ridiculous. I've got it. It's not king of the table. This is an East versus West, and I reckon if we just all go easy a minute, I saw something interesting, and I want your comment, Uncle Jon. Engen was sitting there, and he was like, Arsene Liliev. He showed a conversation with Arsene. Arsene Liliev, former superstar of the sport, wasn't in the sport long enough. He's a gun.
Well, and let's be clear on why he wasn't in the sport long enough.
Yeah, he was about to die.
Well, he got banned. He got banned.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's invited him to East versus West, and he goes, I'll give you a hotel room and I'll do this and do that for you. Paraphrasing, right? Settle down in the chat. But then on the other hand, cries Paul, I've overspent and things like that, but then giving away or paying for people's hotel rooms. Does that annoy you? You're not bothered?
Say that again.
So he's sat there and he's offered Arsene Liliev free accommodation. I'm sure he'll look after him for food and everything to just come and attend East versus West.
Yeah.
But then has always come up and said, I'm struggling for money. I'm struggling for the athletes for East versus West.
But he's given extra stuff to him. Yeah, I don't know. Look, do what you got to do. Like, if you want to support East versus West, you should do it. And then, just understand that that's what you're helping to support. People were upset, or somebody was upset that I didn't explain why the ban happened. Why do bans happen in arm wrestling?
Think, mate.
McRoidy McGoose. That's why.
Meroids.
Yeah. So, you just have to be a smart consumer. It doesn't bother me. Like, I will, always support East versus West through promoting it and blah, blah, blah. So for me, I'm such a capitalist. I'm just like, look, figure out what you want to support, understand what Engen is going to do. If you want to support that, have at it. If not, maybe not.
Yeah. And I believe going back with Arsene, I believe, I could be wrong, he may have got someone else to test or weigh in for him.
Yeah, it was something like that. There was some shenanigans that went on. I've heard stories of, I don't know if it was him or somebody else, where like they hired a different guy. Like, it wasn't even the same guy to go and take his fifth test.
Yeah. So it is funny. So we're sitting here. We've finally seen the one thing. Even though I went on a rant about the bed making thing, the one thing that I am really happy for is all the athletes are there. It is going to take something ridiculous for one of these athletes not to turn up. So I'm very, very happy that they're all there. I'm very, very happy that they're all up and about, ready to go. These are banned for being natural. Steroids in arm wrestling? Perish the thoughts.
Is there a steroid issue in arm wrestling? I don't know.
No, I've never heard of it. But speaking of, the rules are going to be released soon. The rules meeting with Bill Collins. Do you think that's going to be a bit of Sprite for you, Uncle Jon? A bit spicy?
Well, I'm looking forward to see because it already happened, right? Yeah. So we just haven't. I'm hoping that goes up. I should actually look for that right now and see if that's gone up yet. I'm hoping that it gets put up on Larry's channel, but yeah. I'm interested to see if Bill has taken the time with the powers that be or whoever it is to get it really, really specific. Like, give me some specific things because, like, Engen is putting out videos that were from the rules meetings before, but like, and they're like, yes, it's going to be this. These are going to be the rules, but then it's like not really too clear. So I really, really, really just want them to be as clear as possible. I don't care what the rules are. I just want to understand them. That's my only request.
Yeah, absolutely. Did I miss a super chat, Hermes? I don't think I missed a super chat. Did I miss a super chat, Uncle Jon? Or are you just telling people to super chat? I don't know.
I don't know. Press conference. We don't know when the rules meeting is going to happen. I mean, it already happened, but we don't know when that's going to come out. Devon said that the press conference is happening tomorrow. Oh, nice. You already got it. Sweet.
Hey, this is my first fucking podcast.
Bada bing, bada boom.
So yeah, it's Devon's channel. You're right, Uncle Jon. Set your watches to that. I have a feeling, looking at those times, 12 o'clock Eastern, I think that's like 1 a.m. my time.
Beauty. I'll take the 1 p.m. You take the 1 a.m.
Yeah. I actually don't mind the 1 a.m.s because, so like for you, you know, if your wife wants to go out for lunch or something, you're like, sorry, I've got to stay home. I've got to watch the press conference. Where for me, everyone's asleep. Like at 6:53 a.m. now. So slowly people will be, you know, getting up and things like that. So I've done content, I've done a live stream, and now I get on with the rest of the day with my family. So yeah. It's there.
I hear you.
No, I wasn't supposed to press that one. That one is funny. This one, Hussein Mercer. My computer's just playing up a bit. Bloody hell, I can't have that. Says the rules meeting's going up tonight, as per Adam Silver, and that's fine. But where in the world are you? Tonight could mean anything. We want a time. So, what else have we got? Levan's the kind of guy to wake up to take a nap.
Oh man.
That's a good one. I laughed way more than I should at that one. That was funny, Gareth. That was funny. Well done, mate. Well done.
Clerks 93 said the video just came out.
The rules video.
Rules video. Let's see. Oh, yeah, it did just come out 40 seconds ago. 20-minute long rules video.
Oh.
Yeah. Looks like we got Neil and Coach Ray and Bill. And, that'll be an interesting one.
Is that on Larry's channel?
Yep, on Larry Wheels' channel. Just came out.
Oh, there you go. Once we hop off here, we'll watch that and go from there. Unfortunately, we're not going to share it with you guys. That's not right. Everyone needs to 2.35 million. Wait, I can't see it. Whose channel is it on?
Larry Wheels.
My back has gotten extremely thick.
Well, I've got it right here. 26 views in 1 minute.
Let's have a look.
Hands if you cover your thumb. So
That's Bill Collins talking right there.
I really don't have it. Let's go to home. Oh, here we go. Yeah. 159 views in 1 minute. Okay.
Yep. It's probably just getting filtered into your feeds, guys. So it'll come up here. But that's what I'll be doing, and I will likely try to go through it with a semi fine tooth comb and figure out, be real up on the rules for this weekend. And I'll probably make a video about it some way, shape, or form for tomorrow as well.
Yeah. Mate, just letting you know. Says, where can we watch the press conference and weigh in? I haven't seen it anywhere. It's right on the screen. Devon's channel.
Yep.
It is right there. What else? What else have we got? Let me just have a quick look. Bloody hell. Oh, mate, all the comments are flying in my computer's like, it can't keep up with the comments.
Yeah, it's going well. By the way, guys, I will be live tonight with Cobra Rhodes and Luke Pulsher. We're going to talk a little bit about the rules, so that's why I'm gonna bulk up on what they said in the meeting, and then go from there. So that's going to be on in about 4 hours from now.
There you go. There you go. Thank you very much, Marcus Thompson. You're dead set, legend. He says, can't make the show, boys. Have a good one. Building up the Money Slam vault. Really appreciate your super chat.
Legend, Marcus.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, make sure you go check out. I'll leave that up there. Yeah, the live. I'm going to make sure I tune in or have it on in the background with you, Cobra and Luke. That'll be cool. Yeah, people are watching it now. It's on Larry's channel. Thanks, guys. Can't make the show, says Evan. What show? He's talking about this show.
This show.
Evan, are you going live later? I know you sometimes do a Thirsty Thursday. So, or are you having the night off? But yeah, there's the press conference times. And I'll tell you what, the press conference better give me something.
I hope so. I will be thoroughly disappointed.
And now it's like the weigh-ins. It's like, but Devon just told everyone what it weighed. So we don't need the weigh-ins. So
well, we don't care about the weigh-ins, but I think, it will be telling for what we get out of Levan tomorrow. If we get out of Levan tomorrow, what we got out of him today, what are we doing here? What's going on? What's happening? Because Alex and Corey are both they're awesome, but they're not the guys that are going to fight each other, right? I just don't see that happening. And I think our Marcio is possibly one of the nicest humans ever. He will go insane when he's on the table, but I don't see him and Arackley having any chips. So if we don't get interaction from Devon and Levan, we're not getting any. And I'm going to be a little bit weak in the pants after that.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get into that 3-point stance again and just have my legs wide open for another penalty kick right in the nutsack. I think unfortunately that's just the way it's going to go. It's not, because, and also the language barrier. The language barrier will be a big problem. And now, there's not going to be any pussy references or things like that because, Neil's going to be super professional. He'll throw in a couple of things, but I think it'll be very,
So I think if they have Devon mic'd up, and if they don't have these guys mic'd up, then goddamn. But I think we're going to hear a lot of bad stuff come out of Devon's mouth.
I hope so.
I think we will.
What do you think the worst thing he's going to say?
I definitely think he will call him pussy to his face. I think he might call him even worse things to his face, like right in his face.
During the match?
Yes. If it stops, do not expect it to stop. Do not even expect, big boy. I think it's going to be way worse. It's going to be something new and something terrible. And it's going to fire up Levan in a big way.
What do you think? What do you think he'll say, everyone in the chat? Give us your best things. What do you think he will say? What do you think Devon will say? Now, you might have to put some asterisks and things like that because YouTube will hold off your comments. But if Devon gets a stop or if Devon gets a pin, Uncle Jon thinks there's going to be fireworks coming out of Devon's mouth. What do you guys think he'll be called? We've got Crybaby.
Yeah, maybe Crybaby.
What else? Can you guys stream? I need to ride a tiger to the next town to see. No.
No.
Devon will say, "Shut up, Rebecca." Says Swedish baking. What?
Oh my God.
Why would he say that? Potty mouth, Devon. Let's have a chat to some of these people. What if Devon at the table just does a simple little meow? YouTube sends a comment, says, will Uncle Jon be on an IV drip if Devon loses 6-0?
I think I'll be on an IV drip whether he wins or loses, to tell you the truth, after the amount of work we've been putting into it. And we'll probably be live for like 12 hours on that day. So, but here's the mistake that a lot of Levan fans make. Levan fans, that's got to be a thing. That's got to be
Levan Rentals. Oh, guys, you got to go back 2 weeks ago on Maximum Bang Monday. Uncle Jon and I lost it. We told everyone to give us their best Levan Saginashvili mispronounced name.
Yeah.
And some of them, I almost crashed my car because one of you said "Live in La Vida Loca," and I had to pull over so I could film the song and send it to Uncle Jon. I was like, "This song's even better now."
Yeah.
So Levan Rentals.
Back to my point. I honestly, other than the fact that I think it's better for arm wrestling for Devon to win, I really don't care who wins. My game is not about really who wins. My game is about the lead up. That's what my game is about. And in this lead up, I certainly picked to go on Team Devon because there's nothing to do with Team Levan. Team Levan is so lame. They don't even have a champion on YouTube, right? I beg Team Levan to, where is your champion? Come to the Coliseum of YouTube and do battle with me, right? I will champion Devon. I will create the memes. I will go toe to toe saying that Devon is the best. But Team Levan is so lame. They don't even have anybody. They don't even have a champion.
No, what they have is they just have a minion of armies, a huge armies that just attack every video. I love it because it helps. It jumps my video from 40 comments to 500 comments every video, but they all come in droves. What do you want about? How do you think Devon will win? That's a bit silly, and they just come in massive drives, and I love it. I absolutely love it. But they need a champion.
I am zoomed out. The thing is, though, it's like a zombie attack game. It's like you got a bunch of third graders that are like, "Wah!" And so you're just walking along and you're like, ping, poo, pow. You know, that's the good stuff.
Neil, pick up in the chat. If you go to his Arm Wars channel. He had a good fun. Did you see my comment that I said about James Statham?
About him looking like a child star.
I love James. I love James. He goes, so much intensity here, guys. Cometh the hour. Cometh the mother fluffing man. And it's it's almost time. Yeah, Neil, so we are proper jealous of you, but we love that you are there. And if you can, Neil, can you just do us a favor? Go get yourself a metaphoric hand grenade. And when you turn up to the press conference, just roll it in and let it blow up. Give us something. Give us something, Neil.
We are praying to you, Neil, that you will make sure the press conference has some good fireworks. I don't think you're going to have to try too hard with Devon there, to be honest, but I'm looking forward to it 110%.
Some might even say that we're living on a prayer. Just give us something. Give us something. Neil on Arm Wars will be live every day as well. He'll be live every day, so make sure you go over to Arm Wars. Now that's another interesting thing. I did a poll. I was like, let me know what song you think both athletes were going to, and some guy cracked the shit. He was like, didn't Chance Shaw just ask this question the other day? Oh, do you guys just mooch off each other's content? And I was just like, what is going on? It was madness. B. Simpsons jumped in and he goes, who the F do Aussie and Uncle Jon think they are? Shake my head. Both Levan Fanboys. I'll tell you what, that Neil pickup live that was on before us, I think Dubai is a clean country, like no alcohol, no drugs. What is Coach Ray on?
Is he on something? I don't know.
Well, he's like really up and about. He's just an excited guy, and I loved it. I watched his live, and then I watched him over at Neil's live, and he was just up. That's what you want from Coach Ray. Just energy personified today.
You got to remember, he's still a young guy. He's got all that stored up energy that you actually probably have it a lot more than I do. I don't really have it that much anymore. But he's up. When I've met him at Arm Wars, he's the same way.
Good. I love Coach Ray. I love Coach Ray. Let's get an update on Steak Kings.
Oh yeah, let's get on over there.
Has Levan sold out? Let's have a look. Staking. And let's have a look. So, wait, what's going on here? So we are into block 12, and it looks like Levan has been. I'll share the screen. It looks like Levan has been sold out.
I'm reading on mine that we're both sold out, or it says 1 cent available for Devon, but it also says sold out. So I don't know. I would assume they will still open another block because they have a full day and a half, really. And I would assume they would be able to sell out at least 2 or 3 more blocks just because of the hype and everybody getting closer and closer to it.
Yeah, how do you see sold out, but it doesn't say sold out?
Yeah, there's probably some hiccup in the system.
What are you saying? There's like a glitch in the stream. Is that what you're saying? You're saying there's like a glitch in the stream?
Yeah.
You're putting it bad out there. Yeah. Okay, Ryan Collins, you bring up an interesting topic. Uncle Jon, who do you think will struggle the most?
Oh, well, here's the thing. Like, I put up a poll. These are facts. This is hard data, ladies and gentlemen. Devon fans do not support Devon because they think he's going to win. Devon fans support Devon because he's awesome. Levan fans tend to support him because he wins.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why. So I don't think Devon fans care, but I think Levan fans are going to have a very difficult time with it.
Yeah, I wonder who's going to need the psychiatrist and the psychologist and the therapy more. There's no point doing a poll because Levan fans are going to vote for Devon fans. And Devon fans are going to vote for Levan fans. Neil Pickup is jumping. He says, don't think I'm going to need to, guys. It's bristling with drama already, and you can feel it's just simmering nicely. Tomorrow is going to come to the boil. Ray Lipham's thick and strong as fuck. Okay, Neil, describe me on a scale of 1 to one of the dumbest things I've ever seen. What's this bristling with the bed making contest? Why was there a bed making contest? I'm still livid. Okay.
YouTube censoring comments is I love it when someone explains to you how not triggered they are by showing you how triggered they are.
Yeah, he goes nuts, YouTube censoring comments. Yeah, I love it. He watches all my videos, comments on them, replies to comments, replies to everyone's comments, and now he's in here going bang. What's he up to today? So Devon fans are not factual. Actually,
Yeah.
Devon fans are going to need support. Levan fans care less and are less emotional.
No. Well, I mean, less emotional, but different in a different way. In a different way, I would say. Yeah.
Maybe. I have to compensate the trash talk you were bringing. Well, maybe he's trying to be the
rise up. You can never achieve the level unless you get your face on YouTube. YouTube censored comments. This is your opportunity to rise up and grab the brass ring and really bring it home. But you can only do so much as an anonymous commenter. I mean, let's be honest.
And the chat's going nuts there. So an hour and 10 minutes. So guys, probably about 5 or so more minutes. We're going to wrap it up because we want to check out the rules and everything like that.
Yeah.
271 comments, but make sure you come back to Uncle Jon's channel. He's live with the legend himself, Cobra Rhodes and Luke Polsher. He was the referee at the Monster Michael Todd Factory pay-per-view, and also a puller as well. But he's injured, isn't he?
Who?
Luke Polsher.
Yeah, he just ripped his bicep.
There we
tore
go.
it right off.
What's people saying in the comments? Nothing no one says. You're no better than commenters just because you're behind a camera.
That's patently false.
Yeah.
It is far more difficult to put your opinion out with your face attached to it than to hide behind an anonymous name and snipe comments. Are you kidding me? Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Be serious.
Yeah, if I had a game show buzzer, I'd just go, But thanks for coming in the chat and having a laugh with us. Keith says, Jake, do you know if there's any overhead cameras? Mate, I got no idea. All I know that they were still saying that there were tickets available to buy to go there, which isn't promising. Also, how many pay-per-view buys do you think there? Oh, where'd the chat go? How many pay-per-view buys do you think there'll be?
I really don't know. I mean, just because they've never, to my knowledge, they've never released any data to us, correct?
Correct.
In the past. So, I don't know. I really don't know, what to judge off of. But I think it's obvious that in the past, there's probably been enough, but I don't even know what enough is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm trying to do quick maths. Well, it seems like they all know the rules and are all fine with them. We will see tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
Coliseum just sticking up for us. He says they never said they were better than anyone. This is cynicism run amok. Thank you very much. Uncle Jon, what time are you live? What is it? 3 hours and 45 minutes from now.
Yeah.
So
Titty Ann is really wanting to.
Nah, yeah. If you ask more than once, sorry, mate. I just ignore it. If you are constantly spamming a comment, I just ignore it because it's like ask a couple of times. Yeah. Neil says, "Don't worry about the bed making challenge, guys. Just some harmless fun with an event sponsor, but it served the purpose as the lads were all together, same place, and we all got to head make reads. What? Same place as we all got to head.
Well, this is overall kind of what I figured, right? Some sponsor wanted to do some goofy thing for some goofy advertising they wanted to do, so that's what you do to make the money happen. So that's kind of one of the reasons I was hoping, that maybe we'll see something in the future. But
but release it after the match. Don't have.
But that wasn't. I didn't want
to see it before the match.
It wasn't Core Sports though. It was Matt Rhodes, so we could be in a situation where that wasn't supposed to be released. Who knows?
Yeah. So, because I was like. Yeah, I was like,
you were upset.
Just because there was so much intensity. That's why I didn't want to see it. There was so much.
I'm just gonna move my hand up and down, and you tell me. You just yell when when the bed video touched you. You just, where was it on your body? Where
there, and the heart, and the heart. Hey, Uncle John and Aussie ArmWrestler, just so you know that the coverage and passion is love. Thanks from Houston, Texas.
Thank you, Captain. Appreciate
oh,
that.
Most people, everyone's being awesome and things like that.
And I think Jake and I or Aussie ArmWrestler and I are very focused on things. We're very appreciative of everybody who loves the content, and even those of you who maybe don't agree with us and you like to take the piss, and we appreciate that too, right?
Yeah.
The only things, I actually had to ban somebody this morning because their comment got through because they were smart enough to leave spaces and everything, and it was like one of the most gratuitous things I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like, well, it was bad. It was like murdery, sexual weirdness bad, right? So I don't like that. But if you guys want to just, have a bit of a pissing match, I'm all for that. I love it.
Yeah, I do not take myself seriously at all, as you can tell. And all the banter and everything. Yeah, I don't expect when I make a video everyone to agree with me. But if I go to where would I have to go? If I go to your videos and then comments, held for review, as it tries to load up. So they're all held for review. Where's the ones? Oh, here we go. Comments that may have been hidden. Show hidden comments. I won't show them, but you dumb F. It's quite obvious Levan will win, but you, on the other hand, are one toxic bitch fangirl.
Jeez.
So when I did a video on Devon and Levan in the same room, someone wrote, "What the F are they supposed to do? Fight on site? Effing idiot." To understand a simple sentence you wrote with this stupid paragraph. Sometimes you just need common sense to understand things. That's bullshit. He can't even see his dick. I'm glad he gets you to service it, you little fruit salad.
Dude, yours are way worse than mine.
Yeah, he's an idiot.
That's pretty ridiculous.
Oh, mate, people are calling me C-bombs and everything. Where's some you effing dumb year one clowns thinking you know everything?
Maybe they were talking about Devon fans. Maybe they weren't.
Yeah,
that wasn't towards you.
Shut the F up. Levan will win 6-0 against puny Devon. This one. He was actually in a. This was my Levan Fires Back when he's in a pram. He was actually in a very nice park in the center of Silicey called Missouri. You can Google the location yourself. And of course, don't forget to fill up the enema with maple syrup and pour it straight into your asshole.
Dude, just start doing dedicated weekly episodes of just this right here, where you just read this shit. That's hilarious.
This is what I get. This is what I get. But at least not my monkey, not my circus is willing to apologize.
Spencer, well, there's a comment from Spencer Doucette and then Neil Pickup, and they're both good.
Where are they?
From 616.
Oh, murdery, sexy weirdness. You weren't supposed to tell them that I messaged you. Neil wrote, one thing we all got to be aware of is that despite all the emotion, there is no bad guys in these matches. As always, spending time in the pools remind you. Oh, yeah, I don't think, it's very, it's so different. And the fact that we have access to all them, you know what I mean? Like, we have the greatest commentator of all time, 30 plus years in the sport, just hanging out, watching some weird Canadian American and some weird Australian guy banter about the sport. You know, when you message Devon, he messages you back. You know, Levan gives his time up for Neil to come on the show. Like, we are so lucky in our sport we have access, because it won't be long until, hey, Neil Neil charges $100 to well, maybe not Neil because he's awesome, but you know what I mean? Like the sport is just getting that popular.
Yeah.
And everyone's starting podcasts and coming into the sport where you're going to have to hire these people and they're not going to reply to you. So, yeah.
Look, and I can second that. Like I have I've been in arm wrestling for 10 years. I've had problems with people before. And generally speaking, as soon as I sit down and meet those people and talk to them in real life, that they're not problems, right? The internet has a way of breeding nonsense. And, I'm sure every single person on the King of the Table 4 card, these guys, they're guys that are all doing the same thing, right? They're all trying to get to a super, super, super high level. And you have to have some kind of respect for that as a competitor. Right now, I can't speak for people who are just fans, but for me to respect, because I know how hard I work, and I'm nowhere close to these guys, right? So I can only imagine the level they put in, and so at the baseline, even though I'm taking the piss on Team Levan and for a lot of the time, I have a huge respect.
Of course we do. But I think a lot of the people in the internet, whatever side you're on, and I've been saying it for months, just calm down a bit. You can be passionate, you can fly the flag for your guy, but just, Larratt, no, we haven't watched the rules yet because we've been here.
Coming up next, and I'll talk about those tonight, guys, in about 3.5 hours.
Yeah, so we'll wrap up in just a few minutes. Jake, serious question. Do you have the bow tie ready? Whoosh. Right here, big fella. It is right here, ready to go. I'm even tempted, but I know I won't because it'll be too early in the morning, but I'm tempted to suit up. I was very tempted to suit up, but then I was like, nah.
It's too long, too much time for a suit. Yeah.
Yeah. Phil, what do you go? Well said, John. Not shaking my head. For those that don't know, Uncle Jon hates shaking my head. Oh, for a bit of fun with the YouTube comments. What it's hard because I want to do like, what are your pet hates? But then everyone will start doing them in the comments. Like I have a couple of rules that I will not reply. I try and reply to way more than I should, but I do have a couple of rules. Maybe I'll tell you off camera and then to see if that's
we'll workshop it.
And see if we can do another video. Guys, we're between Uncle Jon, Aussie ArmWrestler, Neil Pickup. We're going to go live, 48 hours before the match now. We're probably going to go live about another 147,000 more times. More videos are going to be made. Uncle Jon's going live a bit later again. What day is it? It's Friday here in Australia.
Yep. Thursday here.
The press conference in like 18 hours, which is going to be cool. So I'll probably go live after the press conference if you're free, Uncle Jon, or we can do it on your channel. I don't mind if you're going live or anything like that. So it is all going to be amazing. Uncle Jon and I better jump off and watch the rules. Guys, I can't believe how many Dead Set Legends have been hanging with us. We almost got to like 400 people in the chat. It's just amazing what you guys do for us. I'm sure if you subscribe to my channel, you're definitely on the Uncle Jon Arm Wrestling channel. Just keep in touch with us. We're always going to be live. We're always... Just in time, Roster. Just in time. We're about to wrap up. Up the butt. Happy Pride Month. Yeah, you idiot. But I love it. He gets me every time with those ones. Levan is a great bloke. Devon is also a fantastic bloke. Tick, tick. Marcio, Irakli, and Corey and Alex, take your pick. Tick, tick, tick. All genuinely class act. Simply as competitors who came to compete. It's on. Be ready, bang. That's for sure. And also, like, I cannot name an arm wrestler that I dislike.
Yeah.
Besides you.
Yeah. I'm a terrible example.
No, but if you go through, like, when someone comes on, like in basketball, I'm like, oh man, I hate that guy. I'm not even going to watch the game. But when it comes to arm wrestling, Like, just because I pick someone to win, it doesn't mean I hate the other person.
Yeah.
But, yeah. That's,
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm about to piss my pants, and I gotta go eat dinner.
All righty, guys. We will see you all soon. Love you. Check it out. We're going to be hanging and banging. I'll see you soon.